raise here from Hesp. Oh, and Mihu picks up jacks in the big blind. And this is a spot.
You and I, Chris. We've not had a heads up for a while, have we?
And John and Chris heads up here. Now, this is a spot where I think if you're always 3-betting with jacks, or you're never 3-betting with jacks, you're probably not doing it right. And I think you've got to pick. Oh, wow, what a flop. My God. What a flop here for Hesp. No, Hesp is not above checking back when he has, like, top set. But he's not going to check back here. And I don't think Miyu's going anywhere. Just not yet, at least. Not with the overpair. Now, I was about to say, I mean, I think if you're always 3-betting with jacks or you're never 3-betting with jacks, you're probably not doing it right. In this particular spot, I don't mind calling. I mean, I think you get an early position open, under the gun open. You're in the big blind, so you close the action. There's nobody else involved. I like just calling. I don't like check raising, though, with jacks. And I certainly don't like the 3-bet here by Hess. But, hey, they're at the table and I'm not. I mean, Miyu's got himself into a little bit of a quandary. I don't know why you don't just check call with jacks.
Really? You have aces again.
Well,
I know you have aces.
I don't know what you've got, do I?
Oh, I mean, why not just call if you get the 8-9?
I don't have aces.
I mean, you flop the nuts, and your opponent check raises you. You're in position. Why not call and let him bet again on the turn? And I guess Hesp was just a little bit concerned that his opponent had spades. Look at this, though. What a fold.
Sorry, did you call or fold?
I fold. Wow. You have aces, huh? Right?
You'll have to wait to see.
Come on.
Oh, no,
You have aces.
No, he does not have
You have
aces.
to wait, you'll get to see it later, Chris.
But a nice laydown by Mihu,
I can't
nonetheless.
show every time.
Chris, by the way, raising with Queen Jack from the hijack. Carlos looks like he's cutting out 3-betting chips. This is a bad flop for Chris Moorman. This is a 3-bet pot, so it went raise, 3-bet. Chris decided to call flops top pair. 2 diamonds out there, and unfortunately, both Chris and Carlos have a diamond. So I say unfortunate. It's unfortunate if you're a Chris Moorman fan. Quite fortunate for Carlos. Chris is going to almost definitely lose at least one more street of value here, and possibly 2. Check call. Pretty standard. Moorman looking for a queen. It's not a queen. You can see in the top right corner of your screen, Queen of Spades, Queen of Hearts, Queen of Clubs. You see the Queen of Clubs is somewhat shaded out. That is because we know it's dead. So Chris probably thinks he has 3 outs. We know he actually only has 2. Look at this fold. That's just a great fold from Chris. Chris called a 3-bet. Had to pay off 1 street. I think a lot of players are losing 2 streets there. But Chris finds a fold on the turn, and that is a heck of a laydown by him.
Depends on the button. Calling a flat in front of him, but he's
Yeah.
just called. He's just called.
More than one way to skin a cat. And perfect. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to just call. Because if he 3-bets, everybody folds.
And he doesn't get to hit top set.
You're right. He doesn't get any more chips out of this. So he played this absolutely perfectly. Well played, Lawless. Lawless, of course, wearing the Yankee hat. And look at that cagey check back from Lawless on the button. Even with 2 diamonds out there, he goes, you know what? I'm going to give my opponents a chance to get there. Now, Sweden has picked up a gutter. Doncic has picked up top pair. Nobody's going to put him on top set.
No, it's a beautiful spot for him.
Because you wouldn't think, too, you'd be like 2 diamonds out there. You're not slow playing, are you? And Sweden thinks, you know what? I'm the one who probably has most kings in my range. I'm going to bet it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got so few chips left. This is really trying to steal one here.
Yeah.
I admire the ambition. He doesn't. We can see their cards. He can't see their cards.
That's what I mean. I mean, if if Doncic has, 8s here, and Lawless just missed.
Lawless is loving life.
Yeah, this is...
How nice is this?
This is a very, very good spot to be in. I assume, are you raising now, though? Because now there's some draws out there. Not only the diamonds, but you got straight draws as well.
Yeah.
You gonna bump it up now, or are you just gonna call one time?
Yeah, I guess he will raise.
The problem is I just don't know. It's like, what's he repping here? He might fool me. I mean, I think he might have fooled me, because I would be like, really? If you had a set here, wouldn't you have bet the flop? Wouldn't you be scared that somebody would have diamonds?
It's a very small raise, isn't it?
Please call me.
Come
raise.
hither.
Yeah.
Come hither, raise.
Don't go anywhere.
It's fine. It's not expensive.
As you can see, Dachik is actually drawing dead.
Oh, this is solid.
That's a great laydown. That is a fantastic laydown by Dachik. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I couldn't do that.
I mean,
300,000? 1.2 million in there? I got top pair.
Salvatore picks up aces. Hoping and praying he gets action, and I think he will. Basteo loves those suited kings. We saw him earlier on call a raise and think about calling a 3-bet with king 9. I would imagine king 10 looks like jacks to him.
Yeah, that's cool.
Pinelli has been very quiet except for a couple of spots. Basically, when he 3-bet with the jack 10, that was it.
Didn't he have heaps when we were commentating on him last night?
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah. That's the way it goes.
Pinelli's just crushed here. Salvatore in a really good shape, obviously. Kind of a battle of all the shorties. And not much there for anybody. Bastio has a gut shot to go along with backdoor hearts. Well, Salvatore bets 21,000. I kind of like this sizing. I think you bet here. If you get called, you move all in on the turn. Bastio looking for the jack. King or 10 might get expensive for him. Oh, and that's a bad card for Bastio.
Yeah, this might be a tournament ender.
Yeah, Salvatore does not have him covered. You can see Bastio has 17,000 more.
Quite like putting him all in here.
Yeah, I'm just... That's the play. 100%.
Yeah.
Let's not get tricky.
Let's not get tricky.
I'm 24 away from the money. Pot's big enough. Let me win it.
Super scary board.
Yeah, and frankly, if your opponent has here, 10-9, Jack-9, Queen-Jack, any of those type of hands, spades, whatever it might be. What I don't like about this bet size is now, no matter what the river is, you have to pay him off. You've left yourself with 29,000 behind. You end up giving your opponent the implied odds without charging, because you can't fold. If he calls this, the pot's going to be 180. Let's say a spade comes off and your opponent shoves. You're never folding. And that's a great laydown. Look at that laydown from Bastio. That is phenomenal. That's amazing. I mean, he folded top pair. How does he know? That is a sick laydown. That's unbelievable. I thought for sure he was done. Didn't you?
Yeah, I thought he was done. Look at that. That never happens.
Yeah, no, and this is...
That never happens.
Yeah, not only does Pinto flop the actual stone cold nuts here, but his opponents actually have something. Jacobson's got top 2.
This is like a movie flop.
I mean, look at this. De Jong's got a pair of queens with no spade. Pinto has the nuts, and Martin has top 2 pair. Martin just calls. Let's see if Martin can get away from this one. Pinto taking a chance here. You don't want to see a spade. Really doesn't want to see a spade.
Yeah, the odds against the spade though, right? So
Oh, yes.
I'm not into slow playing, but it's a more defensible slow playing spot.
All right, that's another bad card for Pinto in terms of trying to get action. Players might be a little bit more concerned.
This is brutal, We could lose Jacobson on almost the first hand since we got him at the feature table. He only has a little over a pot-sized bet left.
Yeah, no.
But luckily, Pinto's going to slow play
This
himself.
might check through though now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's going to. Pinto's slow playing himself into missing value.
Because when Pinto raises pre-flop from under the gun and then check calls the flop, he's gonna have like ace. He's gonna have an ace here a lot. I mean, what is he check calling with? I mean, De Jong is bluffing now. I don't understand this bet.
No, I don't understand this bet. This is a very optimistic bet.
Like, what is he putting his opponents on? Because keep in mind, like, one of your opponents might have the ace of spades, which means they have a pair of aces. They're not folding.
It's just a very optimistic bet.
This is going to check through maybe, right?
I can't even.
Because I get excited.
No, it's just like, okay, thank God. Like, if you checked again, I mean, like. Now, Jacobson
He is a tough decision.
Jacobson has a tough decision, especially because he's getting such a good price. I suppose it could be a weirdly played ace-king.
What's the worst hand he has here? Like
Ace-king.
ace-jack with the ace of spades?
Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Yeah, you could have that too.
Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, his line is so weird that he might get paid because and because he doesn't have that many chips, and because Jacobson can beat ace-king and ace-jack.
Yeah. Like, it's almost never a bluff. Well, the ace in the turn really hurt his cause because the hand that might be bluffing is the ace of spades. And now that ace of spades has made a pair. So he's not bluffing that hand anymore. If he gets paid, the reason he gets paid is because of the price. Martin's getting 4-1. The fact that he's thinking about it is a testament to how good Martin is. I mean, he has two pair and he's getting 4-1. That's...
So it's not, but the way he played it, it's hard to make that laydown. You're absolutely right. Even though it does look really strong the way Pinto played it. Certainly.
That's great. That is a great laydown.
Good laydown.
That's world class.
That's your hand of the day right there.